Yo, yo. Alright, let's go see if everything's running. Let's go check the Twitch. Or, sorry, Rumble. Yup, that's good. Let's check the YouTubes. That's good. Let's check the Twitch. That's good. And let's check the Kick. And, okay, took a minute, but looks like it's good. Alright, let's see if I can look at all my chats. Obviously, I'm guessing there's no one on yet, which is awesome because I am trying to figure out still how to stream good. And I'm actually on a different computer tonight. So I was streaming from my work computer. Now I'm streaming from my fun computer that's in my actual room. And supposedly I should be seeing chats pop up, and I'm not seeing these chats pop up. Alright, let me close all this. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so this setup, I don't have 3 screens, I have 1 screen, but I have my laptop right beside me. So I'm trying to get social stream turned on so that, oh, here we go, now we're seeing something pop up. Alright, there's YouTube. There is, what is that, Rumble, I think? I believe that's Rumble. There's Kick. And Twitch. Boom. Okay, we got all 4 chats popping. There we go. Alright, let me just resize this just a little bit. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize I was blurry that whole time. That kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright, now I'm going to actually go just to YouTube real quick and see what the audio's like. I have a brand new, I don't have an actual mic in here, but my camera has a mic on it. So we're just going to see basically how that sounds real quick. Okay, doesn't seem terrible. I feel like I can actually turn up Pokemon a little bit. I was a little worried that was going to be too loud. Let's see what that's talking about. Alright, so now Pokemon's turned up. Test, 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 test. Alright, I think we're good. Let's mute this motherfucker. Turn this off. I'm gonna turn the audio off. Oh, duh, just fucking mute my phone. Okay, here we are. We got it. 3 minutes in. Stream is good to go, I believe. Man, this blurring thing is blurring me quite a bit. But here we go. So I'm a huge I'm a pretty big Pokemon card guy. Wait, let me see if I can. I don't think it's ever going to actually show you because I have some kind of blur effect on. Oh, here we go. It's hitting it a little bit. Whatever, you get the idea. I collect Pokemon cards. I have off and on pretty much my whole life. And the newest Pokemon set is based on Black and White, so that's what we're going to be playing. I'm probably going to beat Black, and then I'm probably going to beat White 2, because I know there's Black, White, and then Black 2, White 2. I don't know the difference. I've beat them both once before, like a long time ago. But that's what we're going to be doing. So that's the game we're playing now, and then the game we're going to play. And then I might start looking up some modded versions. I was really big into all the modded GBA games, like the Team Rocket Edition, Fire Red, whatever, Hardcore, Radical Red. There was an Emerald one I played. Quite a few. There was quite a few. I played this, like the brown version, like all the odd and end knockoffs. That are honestly, a lot of them are really good. So, oh my, I need to make sure my laptop screen stays on and not forget all the chats right there. So, I don't know how to put chats on here. I don't know how to do notifications or any of that stuff. I did get a frame, so I got a frame, but that's about it right now. So, obviously new to the game. But here we are. So, I know that I can move that away. Let's move that away. And then I'm actually just going to set my phone up like right here so I can just make sure the video stays good. got a fucking like lab going, man. I never realized how much it takes to actually like stream and see what's actually going on while you're streaming. So yeah, let's get into. I have no idea what the controls are for this. I'm assuming okay, enter seems to be A or start. How do I even actually do the freaking control? Here we go. Okay, so up is up. I want up to be W, A, S, D. I think I want A to be space, and then B. What should be the back button? What is my pinky on? Shift? No, because we need Wait, yeah, because you hold B. You hold B to run in this game, right? Is that still a thing? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with WASD space shift. That seems like a pretty good setup to me. All right, so we're gonna do new game. Let's get this baby going. Let's get my bookmarks pulled up. So I'm basically just gonna be freestyling and doing a review today. I don't have any like specific stuff to watch or talk about. I was watching a really old Nick Fuentes and Dave Smith debate earlier. Can I make this a little bit bigger? Let's see. Let's get you here. I don't know if this is going to change this on stream or not, but I'm trying to make it bigger just for me. Let me look at this real quick. Alright, seems to be fine still, hopefully, I think. Actually, let's go on OBS real quick just to make sure. Okay, so we're cutting off a little. Actually, you know what? We can actually cut off some of the top up here. So let's actually. Sorry, clearly your boy is still trying to cook in the lab. I think that should be good. And then that's going to get most of the bottom in here still, right? Oh yeah, pretty much whole thing. And that's still pretty big for me. Alright, we're good. Alright. So let's get this back out of here. My laptop keeps turning off. I need a way to like keep this on. And for some reason it looks like Twitch chat is not loading. Everything else seems to be loaded, but I guess I'm just not going to be able to see Twitch chat because I'm not going to sit here and worry about trying to get it loaded. Alright, so blah blah blah, this is Professor whatever. I actually don't know who this is, because I never played. Is Black 4 or 5 as far as the generations? Because you got red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald. Is Black white after that? Because there's 9, isn't there 9 generations? Because there's Sword, Shield, Scarlet, Violet, kind of going backwards now. Or Scarlet, I don't know, whatever, them two just kind of get mixed up. Legends of Arceus or whatever. And then I feel like I'm missing a generation. I don't know, this is one of them, but I pretty much quit after Emerald Sapphire. And all the other ones I've played and beat, but only like once, so I don't know them enough to like remember all the people and all the gym leaders. I honestly, this is going to be almost a brand new playthrough because it's been forever. I mean, I think I beat this when it came out and played it one time. So your boy is a boy. I identify as a male. Yes. My name, please tell me. Your boy's name is K, nope, not L, and K, P, enter, okay, enter space, whatever. My name is KP, that is correct. My two best friends, this young man is Sharon, he can be a little difficult and an honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you have great potential, so I'm going to give you very, very important Pokemon. KP, when we choose Pokemon, it will accompany you on your journey. Your story will truly enter your story. Me being okay, same thing. Really hope. Got it. Got it. Got it. Befriend people. Befriend Pokemon. Yada yada yada. Autumn. Wow, there's seasons. Oh, Diamond and Pearl. I missed Diamond and Pearl. So the thing is, Diamond, Pearl, Black, White, Sword, Shield, Scarlet, Violet. Is that right? That sounds right-ish. Close enough, maybe. Sharon, KPR from Justin Juniper. We can have Pokemon. Let's keep it Bianca. I feel like the DS was such a good idea, but it's so bad for emulators because I just want to like full screen this, but then I'm not gonna see half the screen. This makes it really sucky for that. One for 10 years, no sense of time. Says they would get Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know, sorry, KP, sorry, Sharon. Yeah, so while they're just talking to each other, this is something that really fascinated me. I see my stream. Since I'm looking at my stream, I'm going to see how much I'm messing up this chart, and I'm messing up the chart quite a bit. I wonder if we move this over, what that does. Let's see if that's going to actually show it or not. Oh, funny, that moves it on my desktop, but does not move it on the stream at all. Alright, let's go to OBS real quick. I don't need to be as big, I don't think. I feel like Ego was a little big there whenever we made the box for me. Let's drop that down a little bit. Okay, now we can see the chart somewhat. I wonder if there's a way, I don't know if there's a way to zoom in. Let me full screen this and see if it's even legible on the actual stream. Okay, that's not bad. I wonder, let's see if I go over here to X and I zoom in. We'll see what that does. Where's my thing? And let's try to zoom. Oh, here we go. We're cooking something up now. Alright, let's see what that does. Yeah, now we're in the money. Okay, I thought this was super interesting. So this is a thing of immigration, and we can see from 1820 to 1930, it was basically all European immigrants coming into the U.S. up until about 1930. So right after this, like Great Depression, was 20 to 29 or something like that. So obviously, I guess when that happened, they really cut down immigration, looks like, for 10 years. Then we opened it back up some. But you notice, man, that's so funny because there's that website, what the hell happened, or no, it's what the F happened in 1971. Is that what it's called? What the F happened in 1971? There's literally a website, like that's the URL, I think. Yeah, what the F happened in 1971? Because this is where there's like the famous chart where the billionaires and CEOs and whatever, like their income goes like this. Yeah, here it is right here. So literally 71, or basically like early 70s, hourly compensation and then net productivity. And then you have, yep, same thing here. Income growth. Negative. Wow, that's crazy. We went straight / we're actually down right now, and then 1% is way up. That's so crazy though, because I did not realize that correlates almost perfectly with the spike in immigration from other countries, basically. So like pretty much the whole time we did immigration up until 1950. You can see it spiked here, but it spiked pretty much at the same correlation of like over here. Actually, not even. It started getting a little thicker right here, especially from Mexico. So this would be from what? From like 1910 to 1920. So we had a good, and then even a little bit after to about 25. Good amount of Mexican immigration here. And then what color is this? Central America. So same thing basically, right through here. Some Canada throughout here. Good amount of Canada here, but all these other countries are like, I mean, barely aligned. But really starting in 50, we get a good jump in all of them. Decline in Europe. And 70 is when it really starts popping off like that. And that's just so interesting that this correlates with this. Huh. But yeah, as you can see, starting from really like the 50s, I mean, there's just an explosion, one of immigration overall. So this is total number of immigrants into the United States in the millions. So 10. I wish this went from 2020 to 2025, because I'm assuming it would shoot way, way back up. But yeah, I didn't realize how open our borders was starting even in the night. I mean, it started ramping up. What is this, like 1980? That's so crazy. I didn't even realize how much it ramped up like this. And you can see what's purple, Mexico. So Central America, Mexico, huge. What is this? Caribbean, pretty solid. Orange, Central, or no, Asia? Maybe this is Asia. I think this is Africa. I think this is South America right here. Is this, what is this? Oceania right here. So just tons of immigration. I mean, tens of millions. Yeah, I mean, we need 50 million deportations minimum. And that might be putting it light, to be honest. You know, this is the thing about the replacement theory of like, we were basically a white country up until 1960-ish, 50, 60, somewhere in there. It feels like the demographics started shifting, and not majorly, because you have to think this also accumulates to where all these white people that came in this whole time were having kids and families and babies and like multiplying. And then, so there's already like a really big base of white people. So that means that like the population percentage is probably even greater than this compared to them. But man, dude, I did not realize how much the immigration was opened up even back in the 80s. I mean, it really, I mean, dude, from like 60 on, that's so insane. Yeah, we need 50 million minimum, and that's probably putting it too light. So that's my first take. Let's go get a Pokemon. Let's see. Let's go back, get out of the bag. Do we got anything on the computer in this game? Nope. Just giving me a tutorial. Can I run yet? Cannot run yet. Okay. Aren't you gonna check out the gift box? Where are you going? Oh, okay. I'm insane. Is that the Pokemon box? I brought 3 Pokemon, 1 for you and 1 for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon friends. Oh, okay. We don't even go to the lab in this game. Straight up get them right here. Choose Pokemon. Alright, so we got Pig, Oshawott, Snivy. So Snivy turns into Superior, right? Pure Grass type. Pig is Imbor, Fire. Is he fighting also? Yeah, because Incineroar is Fire Dark, which is such a crazy combo. Oshawott turns into what is Oshawott? He's a pure Water type when he's done, isn't he? Let's look this up real quick. Oshawott evolution. Dewott. Oh yeah, Samurai. Dewott Samurai or whatever, which is pure Water. See, I just love dual type Pokemon. I'm just like a sucker for dual types. I feel like you get better coverage, and that makes me just want to go to Pig because he's fire and fighting. And I don't remember if there's good fire Pokemon in the game. Usually fire Pokemon are really late catches. Usually harder to find. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do Pig. That's what we're doing. Done. Deal. It's a wrap. Let's see what else we got bookmarked. So obviously we got this thing. I saw somebody post that they, so these white people got knocked out at a jazz festival, apparently. And you can see there's 0 stories about it. Grok is actually a little based here. Mainstream media often ignores stories like this brutal mob assault on a white couple as it doesn't fit narratives prioritizing certain blah 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 whatever. You know, basically saying that, oh wow. Oh wow, bro! Dude, is Grok turning Mecha Hitler again? Major US media outlets have diverse leadership, but Jewish executives are disproportionately represented. Wow, bro. Somebody's gonna have to mess up the programming again. Your boy's noticing, Grok's noticing too much. But yeah, this one's interesting. I mean, just in the sense of like, you know, I heard that they are being racist, but even if they were, I don't endorse that. I mean, hate speech is hateful to anybody. So like, if they weren't doing anything that would warrant them to be racist, which that would be weird anyway. If somebody's gonna like get buck with you, you can get buck back without saying racial stuff. But even if they were, does that warrant? I mean, this girl could die. Like that's one of the main things of why you don't fight on concrete is that you hit the back of your head and like just die. So I saw she had actually blood running out of her mouth too. I mean, it's just insane. I thought this one was interesting because, you know, they're saying this big win over this, but like, where's the 120,000 arrest? You know, the Justice Department, if they shut down a child abuse website with 120,000 members, should be 120,000 arrests, right? That should be, every single member should be arrested, and I'm sure it's not going to happen. It just seems like peacocking almost, like they're just trying to look good, trying to distract us from Epstein files, trying to make it seem like they're doing stuff that's positive, which this is positive, not to say that it's not, but it's just like prosecuting the Obama thing. It's like, oh, we're about to have a battle already. I wonder which one she got, if she got the one that's good against me or if I'm good against her. But yeah, I mean, 120,000 members, there should be 120,000 arrests. I think there should be 120,000 public hangings, personally, but you know, I'm an extremist, I guess. Oh, she got the one I'm good against. Let's go. About to freaking murk you, son. Right. Why did I actually didn't mean to tell it, but it's okay. We'll just take less tackles now. Yo, my HP stat is nice, too. I got the 22 off top. Why is this not... Why is my WASD not working down here? Oh, if I have to click this, I'm not playing this game. I won't do this if I have to click every time. Okay, it'll go left. Why is that? It'll go left, but it won't go back over? That's so crazy to me. This just seems like crazy dystopian future. I mean, Delta Airlines knows your family member just died, so now they know you're willing to pay more for a ticket because of AI algorithms, so they're gonna charge you more money. Oh. Yo, what? Took an L on the first battle? That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. And we wrecked the room. It's over for the room. Yeah, I mean, just dystopian future incoming. AI algorithms now make us pay more. This one, yeah, just... I saw the Microsoft thing. Microsoft laid off like 9,000 American workers, and now they're about to hire like 1 billion Indians or something. Insane. Dude, I was jobless. I got laid off in November. Company I was working at a marketing agency. The company shut down. I probably put in 400 applications before I got a job. Had like one interview, luckily one job offer off that interview. Or no, I had probably 4 or 5 interviews actually. Got one job offer. But I mean, you know, maybe it's a little bit on me. Maybe I'm not good at resumes. Maybe I'm not good at whatever. I'm about to fight again. Oh, he's got the one that, oh, yep. Okay, so you got a double fight. That's interesting. It's pretty cool, actually. I like that. I wish I would have won and I got that critical hit. Yeah, same thing. I mean, this kind of ties into the chart up here, even though, India is not specifically on there, but they're taking our jobs. South Park had it right. Taking our jobs. This one was also so insane. Kennedy found that basically hospitals are just harvesting organs from people still alive. I mean, like, what's going on? I don't know why I saved this. Oh, because I was going to write Ron Paul. That's why I saved that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's what I got to look at tonight. I'm going to sit here and play Pokemon for a minute and just stream some. And if y'all got anything to say, let me know. Actually, how did I not save? Did I not save anything about... Yeah, this one's insane. I mean, just the clear takeover of, like, America from... You know, this actually directly relates to the chart. I mean, America was like a European white nation up until the 60s. And now it's just clearly not. And this is what a lot of people get canceled for, man. I don't subscribe to that America needs to be a melting pot. I don't want us to be the melting pot. If there's a melting pot country, I want it to be a different country. I don't want it to be America, to be the melting pot test. Because I don't think the melting pot works, man. You know, different people have different cultures, have different everything. I mean, at some point when you try to blend so much stuff together, I just don't think it's going to end up good. And I think we're seeing that. Like, that's literally just what's happening. Is we're trying to blend a bunch of cultures and they don't all blend together well, and we get violence and crime and this. We get where's the girl at? We get this. We get this. We get this. Oh yeah, this relates. This is interesting. So the population in Chicago was basically 100% white in 1910. So when we saw that basically all immigration was from Europe, now it's 33%, and now Chicago is the murder capital of the world, or at least of the U.S. I mean, it's just insane, man. Insane. And it's not that, like, I'm not trying to come at it from a hateful... You know, I have daughters, and they could watch this one day, and I don't want them to think that I'm hateful or racist or, like, don't... I don't know. I was going to say don't want people here, but the truth is there is people that I don't want here. And a lot of the people I don't want here started coming here in the 60s. A lot of these blocks right here. And it's just simply because, you know, is per capita racist? Is data racist? The fact that 6% of the population commits like 52% of the crimes? I mean, I don't know. It's weird. If I had a group of 10 friends, and I mean, it'd have to be less than that. If I had a group of 20 friends, and we went to the bar every weekend, and we got in a fight every weekend, and one of the 20 friends caused half of all the bar fights. I mean, I'd have to kick that. Eventually, you got to quit going to the bar with that one friend. You got your 19 other friends to hang out with. Like, that's basically what's happening. Like, if we have one friend committing every other weekend, the one person is starting a bar fight every other weekend. Now imagine that for 50 years straight, multiplied by 1 million people. I mean, it's just like, it's crazy. What is space again? Oh, space is A. Okay. We're actually into the game now, while I'm ranting. Space is A. Shift is B. Okay, why is WASD should be to move, and why is it opening my thing? Alright, let's go back to controls. Up, left, down. Oh no, I'm stupid. Up, left, down, right. Oh, because they're still over here as stuff. Let's just... Oh, this is starting to become a tragedy. WASD, shift, space. What does Y and X even do? What do I even need these for? Let's make Y Let's make Y, Z, X, X, because that makes sense. Start will be enter. We'll keep that like that. Select will be tab, I guess. And is this showing me that they're pink means it conflicts with a custom hotkey? So where are the custom hotkeys that it conflicts with? Left is going to be Q, right will be E. Okay, so all those are good. What does shift conflict with though? It says custom hotkey. Maybe that, oh, hotkey. Tab is fast forward. Shift is only if there's other stuff added to it. So we need to change tab to something else. So let's go here, control. So tab was select. Let's just make, if enter start, we'll make whatever that is select. Okay, so now we should be good on controls. We got some Woobats already. I wonder if this is like a real time, because it's nighttime. Yeah, I think this one has like the real time thing. There's a lot of different Pokemon. Her story is okay. But yeah, back to my point. Like, I'm not, I don't know. Maybe it sounds racist, but I'm not trying to be racist. I have the typical cop-outs of like all white people. Like, I have black friends and yada yada yada. So I have that, and I know like not all people act like what their group acts like. Wow, that guy literally just walked right in front of me when I was trying to go over. But at some point, like, I'm a data and numbers guy, and I can't believe I just talked to that person 3 times. Like, my job, my whole life has basically been data and numbers, spreadsheets, ads, reports, stuff like that. And when you just look at the numbers, you know, once again, are numbers racist? I mean, one friend commits half of all bar fights for 20 years straight. Eventually, you got to get rid of the friends. And then you tell him and his friends that they can't come over and hang out no more. And that's kind of where we're at. Where, you know, I wonder what the crime was in the 1900s to 30s versus 90s to current. You know what? Let's actually ask. Let's see ChatGPT, and let's go compare the crime rates. Let's say violent crimes, because that's the ones I actually care about. I don't really care. I mean, obviously the financial and blue collar and stuff, that matters, but or white collar, whatever. Compare the violent crime rates in the U.S. in the early 1900s versus early 2000s. Let's just go with that and just see what happens. Ah, okay. So crime reporting basically didn't start until 1930. Estimates suggest homicide rate was 4 to 6 per 100,000 nationally in the 1900s. Relatively low by modern standards, which basically means that higher, because it's saying by modern standards would be higher. Most violent crime was localized and less systematically tracked. Well documented national violent crime average 7 to 500, 750 per 100K. Homicide 5 to 6 per 100K. Violent crimes peaked in the 90s, declining steadily through the 2000s. Homicide rates were very similar, 4 to 6 per 100K in both eras. Overall violent crime was much higher in the 2000s. Population larger and urbanized, more incidences of robbery, sexual assault, aggravated assault reported and recorded, law enforcement standard, whatever. Overall violent crime rate was significantly higher and better tracked in the early 2000s. Oh, you can make a chart? Let's see what this chart looks like. I'm curious now. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. See, and I don't know. I have to take that with a grain of salt. I'm not sure how much I believe that there was less murders, or the same amount of murders. Wow, that's crazy. So it's a little different when you visualize it. Yeah, it's way different actually when you visualize it. Homicide is the same. Robbery is way more. Aggravated assault, way more. Total violent crime, way more. And then you go back and look at this and you say, okay, 19 to 1910, white Europeans, I'm fucking stupid. 2000, 2010, melting pot, trying to be the melting pot. Melting pot doesn't seem to work out. What were the demographic differences in these two eras in the US population? Let's see what it says for that. Wow, I'm literally never going to actually. I mean, I've done 2 fights, lost, 1-1 on the record. KD 1-1 right now, 1.0. Haven't even got out of the starting town, and it's been, I don't know, however long, 25, 30 minutes or something. I am just exploring though, because like this is, like I said, literally a new Pokemon game to me, essentially. Let's see. So 1900, 76 and 92 million, 60% rural areas. 2000, about 300 million, 80% in urban, so complete flop there. Wow. 1900, 90% white, most of European descent, 10 to 12% black, almost entirely descendants of enslaved people concentrated in the South, which I'm against, by the way. Very small Asian, indigenous were a tiny fraction. So now, let's see. 2000, 70% white, 13% black, 13% Latino, 5% Asian, 2% Native Americans. Immigration, age, younger nation, gender. Okay. You know what I'm curious about now? Do the same breakdown, but compare 1900 to 1910 versus 2015 to 2025. I want to see it for the most recent years. Wow, we're dropping fast. So we were, what were we again? 70%? Yeah, we were like 70% 2010. Now it is 60%, 20% Latino, still 13% black, 7% Asian. Growing population identifies as multiracial, 3 to 4, so there's the melting pot. I mean, all of this is the melting pot, realistically. Let's see. Largest immigrant sources: Mexico, Central America, China, India, Philippines. Europe now a much smaller contributor. Yep, we know that. Wow, median age is up. This is interesting. Oh, male heavy immigration in 1900. Modern America is urbanized, diverse, and older. Younger world, whatever. Okay. That's very interesting. I'm curious, at this rate, when does the white race become a minority? So 43 to 45 will be under 50%. 2060, 43%. Let's go with option 1. I really like charts. Let's make a chart. Dude, I'm like not even playing Pokemon. It's the whole reason I even did this. Because I really just want to play Pokemon, but I have an excuse to play it and feel a little bit productive. And I've already talked to these people. Man, here's the thing about this chart. The argument, I think, for or I guess against, you know, I haven't even stated a position, funny enough, of like what I think about this, which obviously, since I'm white, I selfishly don't want to be in the minority in America. And I think the reason why is because I've seen what happened to London and Europe, a lot of Europe. I mean, you import, once again, the melting pot kind of theory, you import 1 billion, whatever, Somalians and Muslims and Middle Easterns and stuff like that, and they walk around with machetes and hack you to death in the street for no reason at all, and they have an IQ of 75, then it's like, dude, why would I want to live in a country filled with that when 70 years ago, other than slavery, obviously slavery is terrible, awful, terrible stain in American history, but it seems like fucking paradise, man. I mean, I don't think I saved it. Obviously, it's not under my bookmarks, so I didn't save it, unless it was deeper down. But there was something about Russia, and I was like, oh, it's on my feed, actually. It should be on here. I remember reposting it. You're not gonna show me? Oh yeah, you gotta go to this for your profile. Yeah, right here. St. Petersburg in Russia. Like, this is what I imagine the 60s were like. Just with slavery, which obviously I'm against. So if we could just take that out and then go back to this kind of culture in America and demographic makeup, aka 50 million deportations. This looks like fucking paradise, man. Like, looks peaceful, amazing, nice. I mean, everything. And then you look at London and it's just people getting stabbed all day long. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna play Pokemon a little bit. We're gonna chill and hang out and do this. I don't even know what I just did. I did not mean to nickname him, so let's go shift with our backspace. Oh no, how do I get out of here? I don't want to nickname him. I don't like nicknaming Pokemon. Shift was back. Oh my gosh, it won't let me. Shift is B. I wonder if one of the X and Y doesn't do anything. Dude, I don't want to nickname him. Damn it. Alright, now I guess I got to. Alright, let's name him Young Piggy. Young Piggy. There we go. Since they're gonna make me, I guess I gotta do it. I didn't realize that I'm trying to watch this a little bit as I'm playing. I didn't realize I was looking down and kind of angled and it was getting blurred. Young P, such a great name. Asteroid, give y'all Pokemon, Pokédex. I am whatever, astonished. Can explain beginning. Got it. Visit many places, catch many Pokemon, battle many trainers, murder them all, kill them all. Every Pokemon is mine. Dude, the Team Rocket Edition hack was so cool because you don't catch wild Pokemon, you just steal trainers' Pokemon after you beat them in battle. Come on, that's a really cool idea. And the game was really cool, by the way, obviously, because I'm hyping it up right now. But yeah, let's play a little Pokemon. Let's get off the politics. Spent 30 minutes just talking about how racist I am, obviously. So here we are. I didn't read what they said, so now I'm going to read what they said. Alright, no running shoes yet. That is absolutely tragic. Let's see. Is that mom with the running shoes? KP, wait up. Oh, there you are. Would press SA, complete Pokédex. Actually, I can. I knew she was going to ask, so I brought you 3 of these town maps. Let's go. I'm trying to know where I'm going type shit. Guess what's up? I got a... Oh, no, that wasn't a text. Okay. Alright, got a town map. You gonna give me some shoes too, or what's up? Or you stupid idiot, Mom? Okay, thanks for the map. Now give me shoes and don't give them shoes. Yeah, clean my bedroom, you bum. Unova region. Unova. Unova? Unova? I don't know. Shall we head to Route 1? Professor's waiting. Oh, okay, so we're all going. This is a team effort kind of thing. Alright, so obviously we gotta go that way. I'm just making sure there's nothing else to explore over here. So that looks good. KP, this way. When it says we're starting journey together, let's always take our first step at the same time. Wow, that's so gay. Let's do your first step together. We're best friends. Ho ho ho. Route 1. Wonder why I've been innocent and exciting. Sure is, Professor's waiting. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll explain Pokédex when you meet a Pokemon. Even more information when you catch. Demonstrate how to catch Pokemon. Brother, I've been playing this since I was a young. You put them to sleep, you paralyze them, you poison them, you get their health down a little bit, you throw a Pokeball, bada bing, bada boom, you got your new boy on your team. And that's how it goes. Dang, my boy got 30, he loaded with it. He got a bajillion of the things. 2044. That's when it's over. Party's over. We're gonna get murdered in the street. No more water parks. No more beaches. No more jump parks. No more playgrounds. It's a wrap. Life's over. I'm black-pilled. Black-pilled all the way. Akumula Town. Alright, Akumula Town it is. How many Pokeballs did I get? Something fun, but we need to be going. Resistance sake. Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? Person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one receiving Professor, is the winner. Alright. Alright, so you can heal your Pokemon at your house. I got Pokeballs, right? Let's see. Bag. 5 Pokeballs. Okay. Town map. Extreme Caesar. Whatever. Receiver. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Wow, first piece of grass in the whole game. And you boys got a Lillipup. Level 4, female Lillipup. Dang, I'm still level 5. That's crazy. Lillipup with the tackle. That don't matter. It's irrelevant. Cause I'm about to tackle you back, brother. Does this game have the EXP share all? Like you get it super early and you basically just scale the crap out of your team? Let's go ahead and cop. Let's cop the Lily Pup, put the pup on the team. He turns into what? Lillipup Herdier? Then there's a stout one. That's what it is. I only know a lot of this because I collect Pokemon cards so hard. Didn't he have pickup too for his ability? Or am I tripping? Oh, okay, getting a little bit of lag going. That's not good. No nickname. Let's go check the boy out. Pokemon, Lillipup, Summary. Friends from falling asleep. It's actually a pretty good ability. Alright, so we know we can find a Patrat, or whatever it's called. Let's go ahead and cop one of those. There he is right there, look at that. Level 3 Patrat. Only got 10 health. Oh, you don't get AXP for catching Pokemon. That's whack. See, I'm kind of used to playing Pokerogue, where you get XP for like everything. Let's do one more. Let's hope we don't get a critical hit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, down to 3. Down to 3, brother. Don't like that. Alright, let's go ahead and catch this. Gonna be a little something easy, something light. Oh, you know what? We can actually, wow, bro, ain't no way. Miss, you're gay. You're gay. I didn't even realize I could just be sitting here listening to what I would already be listening to. Which I wasn't listening to Bad Friends, but that's not political, so... And Two Bears, because I also love Two Bears. Do I even have anything political to listen to? Temple, that's crazy. That debate, like I said, I just finished that. I feel like this could be interesting. Scott Horton. I know Dave Smith talks about Scott Horton a lot. Is this an audiobook? I'm watching it. I'm obsessed with Hitler stuff. Dude, I cannot believe he already knocked out my Tepig. That's so crazy. We lost the first battle, and the Tepig just took us out. Alright, this is super duper quiet. So we need to go into here. We need to go to sound. Where's sound? Sounds. Let's go down to 20 volume on Pokemon. And let's learn about Hitler. Dude, this is probably the worst optics of all time for me. To my defense, though, every World War II documentary on Netflix is always in the top 10. I mean, like, literally just every guy I know loves it. It's not even a Hitler thing, it's just a history thing. And this just so happened to be the first kind of history thing that came up. Oh, so this isn't actually... Huh, interesting. I thought this was going to be like an audiobook of his book or something, because I've never read it. Would be interesting to read, probably. Nope. Alright, we got the pad route. We need to go heal up the team. I mean, we're already taking freaking dubs out here. I mean, L's, not dubs. Also, this grass is killing us, dude. We're running into Pokemon like crazy. And I still can't hear this. We need to turn this up some more. Alright, so we're going to turn this down even more, I guess. I don't want it to go to 0. But I guess we're gonna have to do it. So we can't have me talking plus Pokemon plus freaking everything else. Alright, let's see if we can run. Get away. Let's go. Dude, this grass is insane, dude. Are we gonna fucking get out of here?
So were the Holocaust and the war written in Mein Kampf? What exactly does the book recount?
I don't even remember which house was mine.
After its initial publication, the book continues to divide opinions.
Maybe the middle house? Yeah, I think it was it. There we go.
That leads to loss, all written by a little man who was entirely convinced by what he's written. It's really just an anti-Semitic pamphlet of a violence that is hard to read.
See, this seems, I mean, obviously like a hit piece because because that's what Hitler's known for, but I'm sure it probably actually is pretty anti-Semitic if I had to guess. I've never read it. I wonder if we can get a summary for it. Summarize Mein Kampf. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Counts his childhood, early years in Vienna, experiences shaping his worldview, hatred of Marxism, liberal democracy, advocates extreme nationalism and the unification of all ethnic Germans into one right, promotes racial hierarchy, portraying how do you say it again? Portraying Aryans, Aryans, Aryans. Wow, I'm actually fucking retarded. That's crazy. Views Jews as a primary enemy, blaming them for Germany's defeat in World War One, spread of communism, cultural decay. I mean, okay, here's the thing though. The cultural decay part, kind of relevant right now. Not saying we should do this, whatever what he did, but I mean, we just saw Grok get kind of based earlier and go make a Hitler and say that they are overrepresented in the what was it, the news or something like that. We know all the news pushes this shit. Also, apparently, the melting pot idea, which is kind of what we've been talking about the whole time, was apparently started by one of them. Political goals: dismantling Treaty Versailles, rebuilding Germany's military, proposes Lebensraum, living space that Germany must expand, particularly in Eastern Europe, provide land for population, dictatorial state. So yeah, I mean, if this is all true in here, then I don't agree with most of this. But quick visual timeline on key themes. Ooh, that's cool. Visual timeline. I'm all about the visuals. I like that ChatGPT can just make these real easy. But I mean, this one actually doesn't seem that bad. Maybe the extreme, that part's bad, but the nationalism, like being proud of your nation and being unified around a set of morals and culture and even unwritten laws, which I guess is kind of like what culture is almost. Okay, so this looks like an absolutely terrible timeline this time. Yeah, what I mean, what the hell is this? Okay, well, that's interesting.
If we really want to know Hitler, we can't pass by this book.
Alright, so see if we can get through the patch of grass. We actually made it. Listening for you means they want a battle capture. You should go walk in the grass. Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
A wretched book from a man who incarnated absolute evil. A book that was forbidden in many countries for 70 years. A book with an incredible
Free
story.
potion. Let's go. Alright, I need to start hitting B instead of A. I keep talking to these people on accident. I need to level up my Tepig also. He's only level 5 still. Un film de Frederic Mondial. Don's Les Secrets de Mein Kampf.
the end
I'm
of the
sure
First
all my
World
shit's
War,
gonna be banned so
German
fast.
soldiers returned home, and among these millions of
I'm
men,
surprised I'm even
there is
live
one
still.
who still won't accept this defeat.
Speaking of, I've kind of ranted
At
enough
the time,
today,
he is just a simple corporal
and
who
I'm
is
not
about to
gonna
be
make you
demobilized.
guys watch me grind this to pig leveling
At
up
the end of
too
the
much
First World
more.
War, Adolf Hitler is completely
We might go to
undefeated.
this next town and just see
Born
what's
in
up, and then
1889, he's
call it a
someone at
night.
30 who has very few prospects for the future.
Ce qui risque d'arriver.
There's the homies. Bianca, want to compare which one has most Pokemon?
Is going back to the
Alright,
same
let's see.
life he had
3.
before them.
Avant la guerre.
Check
That's
Pokemon,
to say,
any other Pokemon.
comes to
Found out how
chase
many you've
the
caught.
life of a loser.
Wait, did I win or not? I wanted to win.
Hitler has no career, no money, no family, so he
Ooh,
sticks
this is
to all
cool.
he has left, the army. And it's there that one man notices him. Captain Karl Mayer.
Alright, so we go to the Pokemon Center. I want to know if I had the most Pokemon or not. Oh yeah, this game's got like levels to it. I forgot about that. Pretty cool. Let's see what's down here. Oh, just got some lag. What's this? You and your Pokemon resemble each other. Okay.
Karl Mayer takes on Hitler as a spy. His mission? Infiltrate the DAP, the German Workers' Party, affiliated with the extreme right. And there, Hitler feels particularly comfortable.
Il fait ce qu'on lui a demandé, mais il fait beaucoup plus.
He does what he's asked, but much more because at a certain point,
Dang it.
he takes
Didn't mean to go
control,
back down.
and that is a key moment, because he discovers something he wasn't aware of, his talent as a speaker.
C'est son talent d'orateur.
And it's in Munich, in brasseries like this one, that Hitler progressively becomes leader
Brasseries.
of the DAP party.
I know a word similar to
Several
that.
times a week, he launches
Brazier.
2-hour-long monologues. At the start, he only seduces a handful of militants, but ends up captivating thousands of people. At the start of the 20s, Hitler is a skilled agitator in bars. But he has no intention of writing. One event will change that.
Ce qui se passe, c'est que
What happened was Mussolini's example of marching on Rome,
qui a fait ça marche.
which gave Hitler ideas. So in November 1923, Hitler imitates Mussolini. He's 34.
Alright, we made it to the Pokemon Center. Hitler's trying to be Mussolini.
The heroes of the First World War, General Ludendorff. In Munich, the two men decide that the time has come to take power by force. Hitler and his troops dramatically interrupt a meeting of the Bavarian government.
Au milieu,
Hitler arrives in the middle of this meeting. Revolver shots are fired at the scene.
la fond, il y a un côté
There's a slightly farcical side to the whole thing, because he arrives, fires a pistol, makes a speech. At the time, Charlie Chaplin's impression of him is not yet known, but we can imagine it's a bit like that. And he threatens those who don't want to follow him. But the operation fails. Behind their barricades in the street, the members of the Putsch are crushed by the army. 16 of them are killed. Hitler is safe and sound, but he is arrested and thrown in prison. The Landsberg fort, 60 kilometers from Munich. When he arrives there, Hitler is at his lowest point. We know that Hitler weighed 72 kilograms when he arrived and would quickly lose weight. He became depressed and started a hunger strike.
il avait même, dit-on,
He even apparently thought about suicide after the failure of the Putsch. It was a pitiful failure, and not only did he not have the audience he wanted in Bavaria, but he became the laughing stock of all the newspapers. Hitler's story could have stopped there. However, at the back of cell 7, where it was least expected, he finds a new lease of life. He knows he risks the death penalty, so for the first time in his life, he starts to write. 60 pages. He prepares his defense for his imminent trial.
And the seed of the idea was sown to write about his experiences and his enemies. So in 1923, it was about settling the score with his enemies.
3 months later, journalists are jostling at the start of the trial. This historic image shows the conspirators of the putsch. Accused of high treason, they all plead not guilty, all except one, who stands up to the judge, Adolf Hitler.
Et là,
And there, he uses the trial as a platform.
c'est comme il Hitler hatte Charisma.
Hitler was charismatic, and those around him felt it. That's what was fatal in his character, that he could influence people personally. Listeners hung on his every word. Everything that he dreamt up, people believed.
Fantasiert hat, dass man das alles geglaubt hat.
Finally, Ludendorff is acquitted. The others receive minimal sentences. As for Hitler, he is also a winner in this trial. He risked the death penalty.
Alright, are we done?
Instead,
Sorry, I had to sit there and go through the freaking intro chat or whatever.
9 months.
Kind of zoned out
In
also.
exceptional conditions.
Sounds like something's going on in the plaza. Let's have a little look. Alright,
In
what's
his
in the
cell,
plaza?
he has access to newspapers, drinks his tea from china cups, with an amazing view of the countryside. Even better, dressed in his normal clothes, he talks to his fellow prisoners. Among them, he finds friends and former putsch comrades like Rudolf Hess, who would become one of the key figures of the Third Reich.
Team Plasma.
They could go into the common room when they liked during the day. They were free in their movements and to talk to each other. It was a bit like a flag share for men.
In this 4-star prison, Hitler is treated like a star. Since his trial, he's become a kind of celebrity. Everybody wants to see him or give him gifts. He receives biscuits, flowers, letters of encouragement from fans like this one, starting with, "My beloved Führer." The leading figures of Bavaria.
This guy must talk really good.
To him. The visitor's book is full to bursting, just like these cards detailing each interview to the last minute. And among the 330 visitors, there are some celebrities. General Ludendorff and also Wagner's granddaughter. Many encourage him to continue writing, and notably Helena Beckstein, the heiress of the piano brand, gives him a crucial present, a brand new Remington.
She often visited him during this period, and so it's thought it must have been a gift from her, as these machines were very expensive at that time, and having such a device was not self-evident.
Hitler has time. His party needs rebuilding, and he needs money to pay his lawyers. And so he thinks that writing a book could be a good idea. From there, a myth is born. Hitler, the orator, wouldn't have written anything himself. He would simply have dictated his text to Emil Maurice and Rudolf Hess. However, nowadays, historians think that is not the case. The Führer did indeed type his text in prison.
The first volume at Landsberg he wrote alone. In any case, Rudolf Hess couldn't type very well. He learned to use it in prison. The others didn't really help him at that level, so he worked alone on the typewriter. This idea that Hitler dictated his work is a myth. It's false.
Who is this guy? Pokemon Trainer in Perlian. Level 7. Oh yeah, might be a rap. Might be a rap, brother. Hey, why did my sound turn off? What the crap?
He starts collecting.
Oh,
Puts
okay.
them all
Now it's
together
just randomly
in a
back.
kind of heart and swallow soup. He
Oh, they
manages
only
to
did
put
4.
terrible
That's not that bad,
nightmarish
actually.
adherence to these racial books and ideas.
And so the months go on. Hitler perfects his terrifying theory, that of the racial struggle. At the top of his imaginary pyramid are the Aryans, in other words, the Germans, in a permanent battle to protect the purity of their race. Their biggest enemy, the Jews, who are considered a scourge.
He is and remains a complete parasite, a scrounger, like a harmful bacteria always spreading further. His presence produces the effect of a parasitic plant. Wherever he settles, the people who welcome him will be wiped out eventually.
Juden, in German, the Jews. It's one of the words that appears most often in Mein Kampf. It appears 373 times.
Let's go.
An average
Dub,
once
level
every 2
7.
pages. An
Time to
obsession
learn
with
Ember.
Hitler.
Let's
He
go.
believes that they are responsible for all of Germany's failures, including their defeat in 1918.
Dang, this thing has got
Tries to
crazy
convince the
HP.
Germans that the Jews
30
are
already
behind
at level
an
8.
international conspiracy to destroy Germany, and which is the cause of all their problems. He goes through the entire range of anti-Semitic discourse and brings it to its maximum intensity.
At the end of 1924, Hitler leaves prison with hundreds of pages under his arm, and he doesn't have any difficulty publishing his text.
Alright, let's go heal up again.
Towards Jews. Because of his notoriety, publishers are lining up.
The first books about him start to be released. Newspapers are talking about him. He was a star in the media at the time. Well, maybe not a star, but someone very well known outside of Bavaria, and even outside of Germany. And so the possibility of publishing his first book was very attractive.
Hitler has the choice, so he opts for the publisher who offers him the most money, Max Amann. He is also a friend, his former sergeant during the 1418 war. He runs a small publishing house and shares the same extremist ideas. But before the book is released, they have to find the right title, which is not easy.
The first title of Mein Kampf was 4.5 years of struggle against lies, cowardice, and weakness. The title says a lot, but it's not very catchy. The publisher insists on a shorter title, more compact, synthetic, and something that could be catchy.
In truth, we don't know exactly who chose the final title. One thing is sure, it will be Mein Kampf, My Struggle. And for its release, it's highly advertised in the extreme right press.
Pokeball, let's
Best
go.
Christmas present, this newspaper suggests in December 1925. But when it arrives in bookshops, surprise, it's not a commercial success. A few thousand copies appeal to Nazi supporters, but the work does not break through as much as was predicted. Worse still, some newspapers annihilate him.
I didn't win anything.
Hitler is a political agitator who no longer understands the world. His ideas come from a twisted mind. The truth is that Mein Kampf is a book that is mostly unreadable. For his contemporaries, it's mostly a hodgepodge of ideas, a kind of volcanic explosion that isn't completely under
See, we
control.
got 2 items over there.
In truth, the public expected sensational revelations about the putsch.
Got the band's house.
Reveal insider
Sure.
secrets.
Play me a
The
2.
expectation was too much. People expected to see a political bomb explode, and that was in no way what was in Mein Kampf.
Alright, I guess we're on to route 2.
Insisted. In 1928, he even writes another work, which is totally unknown, nicknamed The Secret Book, another very aggressive work. However, this second book is never printed in his lifetime. The publisher refuses, given the poor sales of Mein Kampf. So, Mein Kampf could have stayed a small, unknown work. Except fate is about to take a dramatic turn.
Alright, we gotta go in the forest. That's good for me because I got a fire type.
And the economic crisis in America hits a still weak Germany hard. In the space of 4 years, the country has over 4 million more unemployed. At the elections, Germans avoid the classic parties and vote for the extremes. Hitler's party goes from 3
Running
to
shoes, let's
18%.
go.
Straight away, sales of Mein Kampf go through the roof. 54,000 copies were sold just in 1930.
We want to know what Hitler thinks, what he wants, this man who has become part of the German political system.
And in his quest for power, this book improves the Führer's image.
It establishes Hitler's credibility as no longer just a political agitator, just a speaker, but a writer. It's something that matters in Germany. Germany is still a country that respects its doctors and professors.
That's crazy.
1933, Hitler amazes the whole world when he arrives in power, almost by surprise. He is appointed Chancellor, though he only won 37% of the votes. To realize his dreams of greatness and the conquests he wrote about in Mein Kampf, he would need a united Germany. So, with the help of Goebbels, he uses one of the theories contained in his book, propaganda.
Ooh, we got a Perlian. Perlian's dark, isn't it? Is it a dark type? Yeah, I think it's a dark type. So we gonna catch this muffin.
Until the last of the audience is able to understand the idea.
And one of the tools of this mass propaganda, of course, is Mein Kampf. Very soon, the state recommends that all government employees buy it. From 1936, it is given to all newlyweds. And then the Führer charmed the manufacturing industry. Thanks to rearmament, their orders increase eightfold. Businesses like Krupp hand it out to everyone.
It was given as presents for birthdays and celebrations, or it was given out like a bonus for good performances.
And to boost sales, the publisher offers
Wow.
it in all formats.
Can you just get in a freaking Pokeball, man?
Deluxe versions with a marble cover and gold-plated pages. limited edition for high-ranking Nazi dignitaries. And the ultimate in propaganda, an enormous version in Bible format.
There we go. Finally caught this stupid thing.
It was a symbol of domination for the National Socialists. It was considered like the Bible.
It is dark type, so I might actually use him because I really like dark types. Good against psychic and ghost. It's a pretty good Pokemon type if you ask me.
By force, the book becomes a bestseller.
Let's see.
And so ensures Hitler's fortune.
Protected from paralysis. That's also what's up because paralysis is big gay.
He can buy himself his famous base.
So let's put him next. And I guess let's go fight this person.
In total, 12.5 million copies were printed in Germany until 1944. Hitler earned around 1 Reichsmark, which means through this book he earned at least 12 million Reichsmarks.
Can I speed this up, dude? Frame skip, emulation settings. No.
But behind the massive distribution
Sound
was Mein Kampf really read. This isn't certain. With its 700 pages of laborious text, the word certainly had enough to put people off. In 1940, Karl-Heinz Wiener is enrolled in the Wehrmacht as a nurse. In his family, his father had received a copy from his company, but was not pleased with the gift.
There's got to be a way to speed this thing up.
My father put the book on a shelf, and it stayed there until 1945. My father looked inside it and said it was a declaration of war, pure and simple, and added he would never read this nonsense.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's
In fact, at the time, like many other
hotkey.
Germans, Karl and his father underestimated Hitler.
Increase speed is equal. Decrease is minus. Okay, so equal.
We didn't think a man who wrote something like that could stay in power. And we made jokes about it.
So it looks like 4 is the max.
We laughed at him. In the end, it's true.
I mean, this still seems insanely slow to me.
In other families, conversely, the book crystallized all their fears. In the suburbs of East Berlin, on the banks of the Spree, Lutz Rakoff remembers perfectly the first time he heard talk of Mein Kampf. In 1938, Lutz was only 6 years old. His father, Otto, was an architect. One evening, he got all his friends together at their house to talk about Hitler's book.
I was sat under the table instead of being in bed because I was curious to know what they were saying.
This is another battle.
I heard my father keep repeating, "But read this book." And of course,
There we go. Now we got a battle.
But about Mein Kampf.
I think we're gonna get through this route, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Lutz doesn't know if his father's friends followed his
I wonder if you
advice.
guys can even hear this documentary.
His father was one of the few Germans to understand the future catastrophes that this Nazi book forewarned.
He was of the opinion that all the answers to what the Nazis were going to do were in
Oh
Mein
yeah, it's
Kampf.
pretty quiet though.
At that time, I remember Hitler talked about freedom, freedom, freedom. And in reality, he was preparing for a war with all his force.
And of course, this war that was in preparation had to stay completely secret. And that is exactly what started to worry Hitler.
Alright, a little better, I guess.
He is afraid that his plans will be revealed in his books.
Oder Sleuth,
Indeed,
whatever that
some of the
is.
passages do announce future conquests.
The aim of our external politics ensure the German people that they will get the territories they should. Territory will justify the sacrifice of our own children.
And in his hunger for this needed space, Hitler targets one country in particular, France.
The mortal enemy, the merciless enemy of the German people is and remains France. Mein Kampf predicts, or in any case, legitimizes the idea of a revenge against France.
Nope, didn't mean to hit that.
Military revenge, and there are many very violent pages against France, which is seen as a symbol of racial mixing, a country of Negroes. It's the word used by Hitler, and a country of Jews.
If the French took these threats seriously, they could prevent rearmament in Germany. So Hitler adopts a very daring strategy. November 1933. In Berlin, the Führer is visited by a French journalist, Fernand de Brinon, a supporter of becoming closer to Germany. He speaks German and, without a doubt, has already read the passages in Mein Kampf. And Hitler gives him a scoop.
Level
The
10,
first
let's go.
French interview with the new Chancellor. And when de Brinon asks Le Führer about his anti-France statements in his book, Hitler uses a ruse as old as time, an outright lie.
Hitler explains that he only wants peace. He's been through war, and Europe has already had too many deaths.
Do I gotta fight again?
Brinon has to ask him the question, as Mein Kampf is well known, saying
Yep,
that it's
sure
not
do.
the opinion you
And
have
my
in
pig
Mein
is pretty
Kampf.
weak.
It's not about peace. It's about war.
Good thing I'm not doing a Nuzlocke.
Hitler replies to him, I've changed. As would a
Alright,
politician
level
at
6
his
level
face
pup.
with a text from his youth. I've changed.
Let's actually
I wrote this
go...
text in prison, in the fury of
I
that
guess
time.
let's sacrifice Pat Rat. Let's try to get some status conditions off real
The
quick.
interview is on the front page of
Or
the
some
newspaper,
status
Le
changes.
Matin, one of the biggest daily
I don't even know
newspapers
what
at
he's
the
got.
time.
Maybe Growl.
A
Growl would be
reassuring
cool.
declaration from the
Lear.
Führer.
Lear's actually even better,
War will
but
settle
I don't
nothing.
think
It
we're
will
going to
only
even get to
worsen
use
the
it.
state of the world.
It's okay though, because we're going to get a clean switch
But in
into our
France,
Lilliput.
one man doesn't believe a word and will do everything
And
to
our
fight Hitler's
Lilliput
book.
can do a Lear,
This man
which is good.
Fernand Solot, a publisher who had just started to break through in Paris.
Ooh,
in
I'm
the
just going to
30s.
Lear the crap out of you until you actually kill me.
Fernand Solot is a small publisher who publishes essays relating to
Okay,
political
got another
views.
Lear, so I'm going to get my second Lear. Because
He
then after
publishes
this,
many political texts and
I'm going to
literature.
swap in
He's the
Perlian
fourth or fifth biggest publisher
to
of foreign
scratch the
novels.
crap out of you. Odor Sleuth,
Fernand
don't care about
Solot,
that.
whose politics are right-wing,
Got 3
at the
Lears
time
off.
admires Mussolini, but Hitler and his work
Oh, that's
worry
probably
him
a
a
kill.
lot.
Yeah, definitely a kill. Alright, it's okay. We got 3
In any
Lears,
case,
so this
this
scratch
is how Francois Xavier Solot,
hopefully will
one
be
of
a
the
one-hit
publisher's
KO.
sons, remembers it.
Oh, do we outspeed? We don't even outspeed. Please survive that. Oh, that's
30 or
tragic.
40% of the text is anti-French. It's really an attack on the
Alright,
country.
let's see if this
He hadn't
tackle's going to do
fought
it.
in 14. He was too
Because
young.
Ember's a
But
special
he met
move,
my
so I don't
mother,
want to use
who
that.
was very anti-German because my maternal grandfather
Alright,
was
let's
killed
go.
very early on.
And then you
in
should
the
have
1914
Snivy.
war.
There we go, which I'm just going to hit with an Ember.
Solot wanted to print Hitler's book to warn the French people and also for the commercial gain. The problem was that it would potentially be expensive.
Wow, even level 7 you're
There were
faster.
700 pages to translate, and above all, Max Amann and Hitler refused any translation into French.
Yo, we still got the dub though. Let's go.
Mein Kampf is packed full of anti-French passages.
Alright,
It is
Striatron
unthinkable
City. We
that
made
an
it.
uncensored
I
version
don't know
of
how
the
to
text
save
will
this.
be released in French.
Paul, save. Here we go. No, don't load.
Finds himself at an
That would not be good.
That is until the day
Oh, wait,
he is
save
called to
as
the
one?
Ministry for Former Soldiers. There he is
Ah,
welcomed
okay. So
with
now let's see
complete
if we load
discretion.
state.
A secret operation is
Ah,
underway.
that's what's up. So shift and then F
Solot
number,
was put into
and then just hit
contact
F
with a
for the
Jewish
load.
former soldier
Ah,
whose
that's what's
name
up.
is
Okay.
Maurice Vanikov, and who will
Alright, well, looks like we're cutting the stream. Thanks for chilling. If y'all hung out, and wow, hour and a half. We put a little bit of work in. Hope you guys don't think I'm racist. I'm not racist, I swear. But the immigration shit sucks, man. 50 million out minimum. Trying to make this a paradise. Later.